Welcome to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. With the race to the White House heating up in the United States of America, it's no surprise that musicians, movie stars, and celebrities are rushing to show their support for their favorite candidate. While everyone has their own reasons for picking sides, country superstar Jason Aldean claims that his choice is based purely on the future he envisions for his children. Aldean, who has always been forthright with his opinions, was initially skeptical about Donald Trump when he ran for president back in 2016. At the time, most celebrities, and frankly speaking, most of the world, thought Trump was pulling one of his publicity stunts that he had become infamous for. And then he went on to actually win the election, and the world had no choice but to take notice of the loudmouth entertainer turned politician who was all of a sudden the most powerful man in the world. However, in a recent interview aimed at discussing the upcoming elections and the main candidates America has to choose from, Aldean goes on to explain how he thought it was just cool how Trump actually won. He added how for the next 8 years everyone was more focused on ousting Trump than actually concentrating on what the man was trying to do with his policies and making America great again. Then, Aldean continued on the interview about how he and Trump met and hit it off immediately.
Mar-a-Lago for New Year's.
Had you met him before?
I'd never met him. Never talked to him, never met him. Went up there. He invited me to play golf with him that morning. And so I went and had breakfast with him, played golf, came back, had lunch, and then saw him at the thing and just kind of hit it off. I mean, you've been around him, you know, he's a guy's guy, man. You talk to him about sports or like whatever the case is. And he's just he's a cool guy.
Before going any further, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that so much. Since then, the singer's opinion of the politician has changed drastically. Aldean now explains how he chooses a side that makes him feel safe about his kids out in the world. Obviously, having little kids made us get a little more involved and started paying attention to what was happening. I don't vote for the person, as much as people might say that's a lie, Jason stresses. For me, it's like, which one of these groups is going to take the country in the direction that I feel like it should be taken for my family and my kids and their future? So for me, personally, that's him. But 10 years ago, I couldn't have talked to you about any politics at all. The relationship between Trump and Aldean has been a pretty public one, with the presidential hopeful once putting on an extravagant introduction of the country singer prior to his NYE performance, and even going on to praise Aldean's wife, Brittany, who has been an ardent and outspoken MAGA supporter. Aldean followed this buckets of praise with a social media post, thanking Trump and going so far as to call him the GOAT. Immediately after the alleged assassination attempt, Aldean dedicated a song to Trump at one of his performances, just going to show the kind of impact the Republican candidate has had on people. And with a platform like Aldean's fans spread across America, Trump has certainly found a worthy voice to support his cause. Aldean is not the only musician and performer who has vociferously declared their support for Trump. The support has in fact increased since the alleged assassination attempt a few weeks ago. Puerto Rican reggaeton stars Anuel AA and Justin Quiles took the stage to support Trump during a rally in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, where both stars were called two amazing Puerto Rican musical legends by Trump himself. Azealia Banks is another celebrity who has confirmed that she would be voting for Trump simply based on how funny the man is. Although his daughter Miley has condemned Trump in the past, her dad Billy Ray is all support for the Republican candidate. Rapper Day Baby also pledged support to the former POTUS, calling him a gangster. Dropping his own dreams of becoming president one day, Ye, formerly known as Kanye, has continued to support Trump ever since his term as president from 2016 to 2020. Country star Kid Rock has always been one of Trump's most outspoken supporters. Another rapper on the Trump camp is Kodak Black. Similarly, rapper Lil Pump also declared that Trump was the greatest president of all time. Despite being against the Trump administration previously, rapper MIA also took to X to voice support for the former president being re-elected this time. While it seems like Trump's followers and supporters in the music industry come from different backgrounds and certainly different music genres, they all seem to be singing the same praises. Trump has never been one for popularity, and has constantly been in the news for all the wrong reasons. But to some musicians and other performers, he is the way forward for taking America back to its glory days. With just a few months to go for D-Day, not just America but the entire world will be watching to see if the Republican candidate has indeed garnered enough support from the celebrities and the laymen to put him back on Capitol Hill.